Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Southern Dirt. My name is Summer, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a life update. I know you guys are probably wondering where I've been and why I haven't uploaded a video in about 60 days. Life has definitely thrown us some curveballs recently, and I'll be giving you some updates on some new partnerships and new products that I have brought into the garden that I'm excited to show you guys about, and some new deals. We have some Labor Day deals that I'll be sharing with you. Also, I'll be giving you a garden tour like I usually do, and we'll be prepping for fall here. We're cleaning up the garden. So recently I have been dealing with some health issues. I turned 43 this August, and I have been dealing with a lot of odd things and been on this journey of trying to figure out what's going on with me. And I've been going to a couple holistic doctors and doing a lot of blood work trying to chase down and pinpoint what's going on. Recently I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and my thyroid is off. I also was experiencing high iron, which is an iron overload, and I've just been trying to manage all that. The last few months I've been dealing with a lot of skin rashes that has even crept up to my face, all over my arms. And when you have skin rashes, you have to stay out of the sun and you can't be in the heat because those rashes fester. So I was told to be careful about the sun, not get overworked in the yard. So it's been really hard to be able to manage our garden. I absolutely have a passion for gardening. It's what I love to do. It's what I do in my pastime. It's what I love doing with my children. It's what I love to teach and share. And I feel like God has given me the gift to do that. And it's really been a struggle to not be able to be out here and sharing videos with you guys. So that is why our videos have been slowed down. It's because I just really we haven't been able to be in the garden as much with this heat and all my skin issues. The good news is I am working towards reversing my problems holistically and trying to find ways to eat better. And even though all these wonderful vegetables I've been eating for quite some time aren't good for my body, so we will be planting all kinds of different herbs this year to help build our immune systems. Also be planting vegetables that are good for an anti-inflammatory diet. I have a lot of inflammation going on as well, so that I'm trying to get under control. So the garden will look different, but I'm excited about it because I feel like maybe on this journey I might be able to help others as well by planting herbs and foods that are good to heal the body. And thank you guys so much for listening to all my weird health issues. But the good thing is even though I haven't been able to be in the garden, I've been working on some partnerships, some products that I've already used over the years, and kind of just reached out to them to see what we can do to partner and offer you guys discount codes, get early access to sales, and different things like that. So I will be sharing different sales throughout my video. I also want to let you know that I am on TikTok. I have created an account there, so make sure you follow us there. Also, YouTube is probably going to throw me off the algorithms, so make sure that you are subscribed to my newsletter. That way, whenever I send out sales or updates on videos, you guys won't miss that. There's also a little bell notification you can hit on YouTube so you don't miss those, but sometimes you never know how YouTube works. I will be coming out with a video sharing all the things that I'll be planting here soon. So I'm working on that. I have all my seeds spread out in our laundry room, and I'm super excited. I've added a lot of new seeds that I've never planted before. I'm excited to show you guys that. So hang tight. I don't want you to miss that video. And I just want to thank you guys for all the time you spend watching my videos, number one. Number two, purchasing the products that I love and use in my own garden through my affiliate links and using my codes. That helps me earn a little commission to continue to invest back into my garden and send my girls to piano classes and dance classes and to help support our family. So I just wanted to really tell you guys thank you so much for sticking around and watching over the years. And I'd be curious to know how long you guys have been watching me, or what is the number one thing that you have learned on my channel, or the one thing that has inspired you. I'd love to know that. And you can place that in the description below. And of course, you can always ask me any questions in the description below, or reaching out in my social media outlets. So here is our entryway to the garden. This is our queen's wreath that just got a haircut. So we actually can already start to see new shoots, which have some nice blooms starting to come out. I wish I would have done this video maybe 3 days later for you guys to see that, but I have tons of videos on this particular entryway. And I wanted to start over here on this side of the garden. This is where I started a small garden. I had no raised beds, no towers, no anything, and planted a couple tomato plants because that's all that germinated, and started our garden here about 10 years ago. So we have 2 garden beds here, which are by the Vego garden beds. Right now they have one of their biggest sales of the year. They are on sale for 40% off. All their products are on sale. I recently got the lights. I've got 6 of those and they are so beautiful. I've been wanting them for a long time. So I bought those on the sale along with their composter, which is really cool. I should be able to stick this in the bed and throw compost in there, throw some worms in there, and then have a beautiful composting bin with worms working together in these beds. So I'm super excited about that. But they've also given me a additional coupon code, which I'll put on the screen, that you can save an extra 5% off. So if you have been wanting a Vego garden bed and any of their products, now is the time to buy. And I'll put the date in the description below, how long that is running. So in this bed, we are growing some ginger. And this has been really fun to grow. I've been actually eating a lot of ginger, been making it in my teas. It's very good for to help with inflammation, and it also helps with curbing your appetite. So if you mix ginger with lemon in a tea and drink that a couple times a day, that can make you stay full and feel full. So that has been a great thing to add to the garden. I'm going to definitely grow more this year, because as much as we're using it, and of course you know what you're putting into your garden and what you're spraying your garden with. So we like to do everything naturally in our garden. We use natural sprays and USDA certified organic fertilizers and sprays, and that's all we use in our garden to ensure that we're getting nice, healthy, clean products that we're putting on the table for our children. And over here we have a dahlia that's looking rough, but it's still pushing flowers. Look at that. It's so pretty. So what I'm going to probably do is trim this back to encourage some more blooms over here. Over here on this area, this is Hawaiian llama. This is something that has been wonderful in teas. Since I have been dealing with a lot of inflammation, I've been mixing this with mint and green tea, or you can put it in calamine tea as well, and the end of the day. So this has been really nice to coat my stomach in the evenings to help with any GI problems. It's just really good item that I have in the garden and will continue to grow. Here we had our sweet potatoes that we recently harvested. I'm gonna quickly show you our harvest, a picture and us harvesting that here in a minute. But that was really fun. So we've cleaned all that out. So over here we have our GreenStalk vertical garden. This was our original one that we purchased about 3 years ago, and we fell in love with them. I now own 9, and I have another one on the way, guys. I can't wait to show you it. It is a limited edition color, and as soon as I get that, I will be sharing that on my Instagram stories along with our short videos and whatnot. So make sure you're subscribed to my Instagram. That's mainly where I post updates of our children working in the garden, different videos of us cooking and using and storing different things, and quick little tips along the way. So make sure you're following me on Instagram for those. Right now, GreenStalk Vertical Garden has a Labor Day sale, and you can buy one GreenStalk and get the other GreenStalk for 65% off. And I will put the code here in the screen that you can use. For this particular sale, you cannot stack my original code SD10, but if you are watching this video and it's after the Labor Day sale, you can certainly use code SD10 to save an additional $10 off your order. But right now during the Labor Day sale, make sure you use my affiliate link in the description below, so that way I can earn the commission and use this code in the corner screen so you can get that sale. So up here we have strawberries. They're called Everbearing strawberries, and these are like the only strawberries that have ever stayed alive through the summer, and this summer has been extremely hot. What we've been doing here is propagating all of our runners, which has been really fun. This is a runner. I did a short video on this if you want to see how this is done. Basically, we will never have to buy strawberry plants again by propagating these little runners. What I've done is I've clipped cups on here, as you can see, and basically stuck these little runners in and allowed them to grow roots and just continue to keep propagating them. So we have tons of strawberries that we'll be putting in our towers. Down here we've got some really pretty flowers. I really just love growing these flowers, and one of you guys told me the flower name, but please tell me again and put it in the description so others can find out what that variety is, because they just grow beautifully in this GreenStalk. My plan for the new GreenStalk that I'm getting, I will actually be going down by our chicken coop, which is going to be beautiful, and we're gonna grow all these types of flowers. And what that's going to do is it's going to give shade to our chickens, but we're also going to put herbs in it to feed our chickens with. So I'm really excited with that. It'll look beautiful down there, but we'll be replanting this for fall. Over here, I'm really excited to show you guys this gardening grid. It's called Gardening in Minutes, and this is something that I have had my eye on for years. Ever since I bought raised beds, I've been trying to figure out a solution on how to water properly. Right now I have a spray head flying over it right here, which doesn't irrigate properly. It's because as soon as the plants get bigger, the plants are blocking other plants to get water. So this is a perfect solution. Not only that, it sprays from the bottom. So every root system and bottom of the plant will get watered, and it's not throwing water on top of the plants to make them sick. So this I've been wanting for a long time. I bought it on Prime Day for a deal, and then reached out to them to sign up for their affiliate program, which they did accept me, so I'm super excited. So you can find all my codes and deals in my link tree, which is in the description below. I'm gonna try to put it in the comments so you guys can save 15% right now. So I have a 4x8 bed, and I bought the 4x8 with the rounded edges, and they also have corner edges. So make sure before you buy that you're finding out exactly the size of your bed. Here we have our butterfly peas that have been really fun to grow. My daughters have been saving seeds, and the flowers, we've been making tea. The girls have been selling tea for the flowers that are full of antioxidants, and the seeds at our local downtown shops. And we also have them available for you to purchase. I will put that information in the description below, but they're making it a homeschool project. They're learning how to invest in their profits and their margins, and how to take care of customers. Oh my goodness, no. Guys, no. Has anybody seen these locusts in their garden? This is so creepy. I'm not even kidding, because I might see one a year in our garden, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen them. I'm literally once a week I will see them. So I need to get these guys. Hold on. I always forget to show you guys this. This is our fig tree. We had a fig tree in the ground in our food forest, and it just really stayed small. But since we brought them into the garden and put it in some nice soil, it is finally flourishing. And over here we have our original, probably like 11-year-old rosemary plant. This plant is where it started for me before I even was growing vegetables. I went to our local nursery and I wanted a cute little herb bowl, and they helped put this beautiful herb bowl together for me. And I started using it in the kitchen and found out how wonderful it was to cook with fresh herbs. It kind of felt like a chef. And it is still alive. So, and beautiful. And we've propagated so much from this plant right here. So right here is our GreenStalk garden that we have in our patio. This one is full of flowers and herbs, and we like it right here. And it's actually of all the GreenStalks that are doing the best. It looks the best right now in the middle of the summer. So we will continue to grow our flowers and herbs out of this one. It's just real nice. We have it right by our door, so whenever we're cooking or making teas, we can just quickly come out and snip them off. We don't have to worry about getting our boots on and getting into the yard. In the garden, we have aloe back here, oregano, Juani Llama, another variety of oregano. We have basil, sage, that flower again that I love so much that grows so nicely. I have some more oregano down here and chives. We have all kinds of flowers and pentas. I love this penta. Even though it's a bit overgrown, it still looks absolutely beautiful. We have lavender, thyme, Carano. Wait, it's like cilantro, but it's not. I can't remember the name. This starts with a C, but that's been nicely growing in there. So here's our second garden when our other garden was too small and I was ready to grow some more. My husband cleared this area. We hand dug ditches and made this side of the garden. So over here we have our Seminole pumpkins growing over here. And there's a little baby starting. That should probably bloom tomorrow morning. So Seminole pumpkins are a great addition to a summer garden. We planted these, I think, in June or May or June, and they already are setting fruit and will be ready. This probably we'll start harvesting in October and November. Here's a wonderful bloom right here. We got a bee in. Look at that. So that bee is doing a great job of pollinating. I'm going to show you another pumpkin that has set already. So here is a pumpkin we have growing, and hopefully we'll have a ton more growing in this patch. So over here is our GreenStalk in the glacier blue, and this is where we had all of our tomatoes and peppers and cilantro. I made this a salsa tower, so if you want to go see some videos previously of what that looks like, that was a lot of fun. These peppers are a chili pepper. Some seeds were given to me, and it is the only pepper that has successfully lasted through this ridiculous amount of heat this summer. You can see the flowers right there. And I have been harvesting them and drying them out for just like a red pepper flakes and seasoning for our home. And I believe this is just one plant, guys. Let me see. Yeah, this is one plant. Look how beautiful it is. And we have some surviving pepper plants down here. And I had onions up top, cilantro, tomatoes, peppers. This year I have plans to do entire towers of tomatoes, an entire tower of peppers, an entire tower of carrots, and we're going to do a tea garden, which I'm really excited to show you guys. I've purchased some green tea plants because we've been drinking a ton of green tea. So over here is our cotton plant, which has been really fun to watch. I've already harvested some of the cotton and I've used them. Look at how beautiful that is. Used them in some arrangements in our home. So they look really cool. I'll have to show y'all a picture. Make sure you're following me on Instagram to see all those arrangements that we use in our house of flowers. And here is a cotton flower. Look how pretty those are. Some are yellow, some are pink, and I also wanted to show you, I just noticed, this is a ladybug larvae. You can certainly use those in the garden right now with all the aphids that are going on. And this is what a pod looks like before it pops into a cotton ball, which is really neat. Over here, I added a penta. This year, I'm going to try to grow more flowers in the ground and focus on planting in my raised beds in my towers to kind of give me a break this year. I'm trying not to overdo it and stress myself out. A lot of the triggers I'm finding out with my autoimmune is coming from stress and being overstressed and just trying to do too much at once. So I'm really trying to get better at managing my time, because with my personality and type A personality, I always want to be doing something, and I'm always love sharing so much, but there's only so much I can do to make sure I can stay healthy and keep putting these videos out for you guys. So over here is our tower, our GreenStalk vertical garden of our black-eyed peas. My husband loves black-eyed peas, so I'm trying to impress him by growing an entire tower of black-eyed peas. So we've been harvesting these quite a bit over the summer. I'm not harvesting them green because we do not have a sheller, and I don't like having the pressure on us to eat them when they are raw and green. So we wait till they get brown and dry out on our plant, and then we harvest them, and then we take the pods out of the beans out of them. So you can do it either way. But this has been really fun for the summer. As you can tell, most of our green stalks are a little barren, but that is because it's straight summer, super hot. So I like to start my big part of my garden in the fall. So that's why we are saving the room to do that. So over here is where I usually have my tomatoes. They've all fried up. Even my Everglades tomatoes have fried up in this heat. I think I'm going to be adding another GreenStalk vertical garden here. And so kind of moving these around a little bit. And right here, I've added an African blue basil that needs to be trimmed back. I'm trying to incorporate more pollinators into the garden so we constantly have them working on our plants and keeping our garden healthy. So over here we have our overgrown GreenStalk vertical garden. This is the new basket weave. If you haven't seen it and you're just watching, it's absolutely beautiful. I have a lot of videos on this with my daughters and I putting it together. It just looks so pretty. I'm not sure if I'm just going to trim back some of these flowers to help them bloom, and just trim these back and make them a little bit tighter. But it is absolutely beautiful when we have it all taken care of. So on this side of the garden, this is where we had our potatoes and sweet potatoes. If you want to see the harvest of our potatoes, I think I have a short video. Yes, I do. I have a short video on those. And I have yet to upload the sweet potato harvest, but that was awesome. So that's something else I'd like to grow down.
Whoa!
What?
That's like the Kraken's heart right now.
Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. Oh my word. Look at these sweet potatoes. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's wild. And our chicken coop and our new GreenStalk is sweet potatoes, and I'll let those vine along our coop, and the chickens can eat those, and it can create some shade for them because we lost one of our oak trees that were shading that chicken coop. So we're trying to incorporate more shade there, and of course the GreenStalk garden is going to look absolutely beautiful there. Right here we have what is left of our tobacco plant, and over here is really cool. I got to show you. This one is flowering. Look at how beautiful this is. We have seeds already for the next season right here. Wow, there's a lot of them. We got to get out here and pick them before they start dropping. But there's all kinds of, oh no. You can see right there, if you start to see those on your plants, you have a worm. Oh, there, that little brat is. So yes, we're gonna have to get him. You guys are seeing all kinds of critters today. So I haven't got around to hanging any of these leaves to dry, but I have done some research on that. And it's not for us to smoke, we are not smokers, but to just keep for medicinal purposes. So this has just been fun to grow. We decided to grow cotton and tobacco this year because we were inspired when we went to New England and we were learning about all the cash crops and things that they had grown back in the day. So we kind of just incorporated some of this to show you guys that you can actually grow it here in Florida. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching these grow as much as we have. So that's been really fun. I also want to note that if you do grow them, be careful on how you handle them. You can get skin rashes from those. So you want to wear gloves for sure and long sleeves if you do plan on picking those. Here is my ancient collard green, which is now turned into a tree. And the only reason I think it is surviving is because we get a little shade from this oak tree for most of the day. I try not to plant too much over in this garden because it is so shaded by this oak. I keep asking my husband to trim it back, but I think he just likes how beautiful this is, which I don't blame him. It is a beautiful tree. So we've just kind of been trying to plant a little bit more flowers and whatnot over here. So over here I did plant some zinnias. I wish I could have showed you guys this a month ago because it was absolutely beautiful. We've just had so much heat and monsoons. It's been a tough summer for us. I also put a penta over here that we're gonna grow, and I have one kale plant left. And we pulled most all of our flowers here. Over here we have some more chili plants that are doing amazing. In our GreenStalk vertical garden, we've got some oregano. We have some, ooh, look at this. This is lavender. We trimmed this back not too long ago. Our kids have been saving lavender for tea as well, and that's been fun. I also had some pepper plants in here that had just shriveled up. Right here, I'll show you how rough it looks. I left one of these to show you how terrible they look. And I've never yet to find out what in the world this stuff is. These just showed up on my plant this year. I have been spraying, but I also have been spraying water with our hose to kind of get them off. But it has just been hard to keep our peppers alive this summer. I'm going to see if I can't place these more in a shadier area this coming fall. But they do great all through the year. And then when we hit the end of the summer, they really struggle. So here are our rose bushes. We've got to come in here and deadhead them. I really want to kind of cut them back tighter, but then we'll lose all these fresh blooms that are coming out. So the girls and I need to get out here and remove all the deadheads off these roses, along with all of our deadheads in this GreenStalk over here. Here is our GreenStalk. This is actually the 7-leaf tier. I have all the 5-leaf tiers, but I also wanted to feature the smaller tiers, and this is perfect for growing strawberries. As you can see, you can grow more in the 7 tier, but you can grow larger root system vegetables in the GreenStalk 5 tier. So if you're trying to figure out which one you want, it just depends on what you're growing. And here I'm growing all kinds of stuff. I'm growing tons of flowers, as you can see. Herbs do well in here. Succulents, these guys keep popping up everywhere. I even grew cucumbers out of here, which I was surprised that they did so well. We've got some weeds we need to get out of here. And but yeah, this is something you can incorporate. They also have one where you can buy it with the bigger tiers on the bottom and the smaller tiers at the top. So then you have the best of both worlds. So you can definitely check out their website, and you always can stack my code SD10 to save an additional $10 off your order. There's my flowers that I love so much that do so well in that. Looks so pretty. So here's another product that was sent to me that I feel like is a really nice, useful tool. It is a garden kneeler and seat, and it's reversible. So it has a little pocket area here where you can keep your tools. It comes with this nice little bag that you can keep other tools and things in. So you can use it as a kneeler, which is really nice. And then if you need to switch it around and use it as a stool when you're working in the garden, it works perfect that way too. And it's easy to fold and store away. So this has been a nice little product that we will use as we're pulling weeds and planting. The kids even like using it. They actually fight over who gets to use it. So we might need another one in the future. So another new product that I've added to the garden is this beautiful berry and bird shovel. Look how beautiful it is. It's almost like a bougie shovel. I've never seen a shovel this fancy before. It looks so clean and so shiny. I'm scared to use it in the garden. But we will be using it, and it has a really sharp edge too, which I like compared to most shovels. It's got a really nice edge there, so you can cut through roots if you need to. So when we're turning our soil this year, we'll definitely be using that. Able to gather some, I'm going to pull this up, some sweet potato slips. After we harvested our sweet potatoes, we had some of these growing in the ground. So I just planted these yesterday, and we saved some more over here. So here's some other slips that we just potted so we can get ready to plant. And oh yeah, here's my green tea plants. I ordered these on Etsy, so I'm super excited about that. And here's all of our strawberries we are propagating to put in our towers, and some other plants we're propagating as well. Ooh, it is hot, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I appreciate you all these years watching my videos and supporting me by buying the products that I love and use. I don't do any sponsored videos, so that is what I depend on for income and putting back into our garden and supporting our family and doing what I do out here. So I appreciate all the time and products that you buy. I never promote anything that I don't absolutely love. So I make sure I do the research and the back work on making sure I'm trying it first before I'm sharing it with you. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video, and we'll be sharing our fall seeds and our fall plan. So I'm super excited, and hopefully we'll get some fall weather here soon. I'll talk to you guys later.